returning. You're a brave lot to be back. Welcome to Laugh Bombs. It's the show where you laugh or I bomb. It's great, good time. We covered our bases legally either way, you know? If you've never been here before, tonight we're doing something a little different. You should have one of these cards. Everybody have one of these cards? We pass these out. At any point in the show, feel free to scan in. We're going to be voting for our favorite comics tonight. All you're going to do, this is going to take you to a link. You'll click on go to vote it. You'll be able to hit the plus sign next to your favorite comedian's name to add it to your list. If you add more than one, you'll be able to organize them. That's why everyone you see tonight got into comedy, is to be ranked by a group of strangers in the dark. That's the dream. You'll notice my name is not on there. It's because I'm above the law. Thank you. I want to kick this off. We're going to get going here. I'll just jump in. A woman I was seeing until recently told me that I look like beta male Clark Kent. I didn't know what to say back to that, so I was just like, that's not what roleplay is. I wasn't jealous of Clark Kent. Like on a person, like I really have. Not of Superman, Clark Kent, you know? He was the only glasses superhero when I was growing up. And he takes off his glasses and he is Superman. And I take off my glasses and I am blind. Nearsighted, two astigmatisms, I got a scar in my left eye, I'm colorblind, I drove here tonight, it's fine. I am one of the last white Americans who can honestly say, I don't see color. Or shapes, so it's this does not help that situation. I've been playing a little game at home. I think some of you might also play. It's called Weed versus Adderall. Are there other high scores in back? Yep. I find it really answers the question, am I going to get anything done today? Or am I going to get everything done? I saw my mom recently, and she told me that I should start exercising for my mental health, so I did it. And the problem is now, I've just made the crazy guy stronger. We got a real Hulk situation. It's terrible. I don't have fun mental illnesses. I have like depression, you know, it's that time of year, it's depression season. And I'm embarrassed by having depression. Or rather, let me clarify. I'm embarrassed by what depresses me. Because there's like a lot of good reasons now you turn on the news to be depressed. None of that's what's keeping me in bed. What's keeping me in bed is that celebrities are just a little bit younger than I would like them to be. We have Gen A celebrities now. When did that happen? And why are we calling them Gen A? We don't have to. My vote? Jen Aniston. Hear me out. I think we should call them Jen Aniston because just like Jennifer Aniston, we can see it's going to be a hard road ahead for them, but ultimately we just want them to be happy. Also, statistically, a lot of them are going to date John Mayer. That's just science. That's all that is. I did read this recently. I was surprised by this. I read an article that Gen Z women are dating older men. And reading this, I was shocked to learn that I am older men now. I'm 34, the age range, they're like, they're dating men 29 to 44. I'm like, I'm not even the low end? When did this happen? Oh. I am actually dating an older woman. It's very exciting. She's a few years older than me. I like to date older women. They know things can get worse. End of joke on that one. I love her. She's terrific. She's a little bit intimidating. She's a lot cooler than me, she's very sexy. The second time we went out, we got back and she says, hey, I have a dog collar and leash that I would like for you to put on now. And I was intimidated, but I did it because I'm a good boy, so. There was peanut butter on the counter, man, and I could have gone anywhere. I don't want to be graphic, but as we got into it, she was sort of choking me with the collar, and she says, like, tell me your secrets. You know, like how you talk to a dog? I blurted out, I love you. Second date, great time. She dropped the leash and was like, dude, don't make this weird. And she had a point. There's a point to that. No, I am dating a woman, but I'm bi. I want to talk about that. I'm bisexual. You can hold your applause, I know. We toss around the word hero pretty lightly, but... No, I'm bi, but I grew up in Indiana. I grew up in the state of Indiana, so I didn't know that. We didn't have bi in the 90s when I was growing up. Like, in Indiana, there was just gay and straight and Illinois, and that was it. That's all we had. I grew up in the church. Did anybody else grow up in the church? I can tell because you're here on a Sunday, so you must have grown up well. I was a VeggieTales kid. Were there other veg heads in here? People watching VeggieTales? If you don't know VeggieTales, it's like a Christian show, all the people are vegetables. I think it's a really good primer for growing up queer in the church. Because the main character, sir, is Bob the tomato. And what is a tomato? It's a fruit that's not allowed to call itself a fruit. So it does little plays about Jesus, you know. Its best friend is a 6-foot-tall cucumber. Who are we fooling? Who is this life for? I didn't know I was bi until the pandemic. I didn't find out until lockdown. I didn't get to have any fun with it, you know? As soon as they lifted the restrictions, I got in the apps, I started swiping both ways. I very quickly learned this, and I want to apologize to all the women in the room because I've learned this. Men, all of the men of this species, don't know how to flirt. Now, a man's idea of flirting is to have a Tinder bio that says, not gonna lie, just wanna fuck. Did you try lying? Here's how bad it is with men. A couple of years ago, I was at a haunted house. My friend came out, and she was like, hey, that guy hit on me. And I was like, one of the guys we were with? And she said, no, the skeleton. We were in a room, he jumped at us, and when we all left, he danced over to her and gave a little business card. She showed it to me, by the way. It didn't say anything clever like, let's bone. Wasted opportunity. Just had his name and number. And I asked her, did you see him write this down? She said, no. And that's when we realized that this guy had a stack of cards he was giving out to women he thought were pretty when they were scared. I hope because he was planning a date to a second haunted house. But we'll see. On the other hand, I want to give this guy credit. He was hitting on a woman while he looked like a decaying corpse. And I'm working on that in therapy right now. Get the confidence. It's all about, gotta find that confidence. At the same time I started look into men, I was trying to date women of color, expand my horizons, date Black, Latina, Asian women. They weren't really swiping back on me, and I feel like I understand. I think it's because I look a little bit like the villain from History. If we were gonna cast a Tyler Perry movie with the comics you're gonna see tonight, I'm the guy in the trailer who's like, well then we'll tear down the rec center and put up condos. Medea's gonna teach me a very valuable lesson. I know that much. I came out to my parents this year. That was exciting. Thank you. Yeah. I realized this, I was afraid. And my fear was also bisexual, if that makes sense. The gay part was afraid that my parents are pretty liberal, they're cool. Maybe even though that's true, maybe they'll still reject me. And I won't have my family in my life anymore. And the straight half of me was afraid that he was going to have an emotional conversation for 6 whole minutes. Eye contact and everything, it's a nightmare. I didn't know how to tell them no, so I was like, I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off. So I'm like, Mom, Dad, I'm bi. And my mom starts crying. She says, this doesn't change anything, we still love you the same. You're just as unemployable to us as you were before. My dad got quiet, he was weird, and later when it was just us, he says, so, the bisexual thing. Great way to start a sentence. So the bisexual thing, is that why we got into that fight in Washington, D.C.? This was this September. We got into a fight in Washington, D.C. in March of 2022. And I had to ask him, is me being bisexual the reason I called former President Chester A. Arthur a chode? Well, yes and no. Yes and no, Tim. I want to leave you guys with this. I'm a bit of a movie buff. We're here in LA. I'm a bit of a movie buff. Do you guys know Guy Ritchie? Yeah. British director, does the British gangster movies. This is my impression of a Guy Ritchie character having an orgasm. Yeah. All right then. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. You've been wonderful.